Hey guys, this is Rachel from Cypress Textiles, and today we're going to make this square for the Vibrant Vintage Crochet Along Reboot 2018. This is the Dogwood square, and it's a nice open bauble decorated square that I think is super fun. So let's get started. I've got Shape Just Soft Fun, which is a cotton and acrylic blend, so it's nice and springy. I'm going to make a slip knot and then chain 3. All right, and then I will slip stitch in the 3rd chain from the hook to make my ring. All right, and then we're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to go straight into making some baubles. So I will be working a beginning DC. So I'm going to make a single crochet, chain 1 inside my ring, and then 3 more double crochets. Okay. Now I'm going to release the loop from the hook, and I'm going to make my bauble, or popcorn. I think actually in the pattern I call it a popcorn. Okay, so in the beginning DC chain loop, I'm going to insert my hook front to back, grab the working loop, and pull it through to the front to close my popcorn. Okay, and then I'm going to chain 3. Go into making 4 more double crochets in my ring. Okay, leave my loop off the hook there, and then I'm gonna scoot these stitches over because you can kind of see there, we got to get 4 of those on there, so we're gonna have to just kind of pinch the ring and slide the doubles around to where it's kind of at a 90-degree angle from the previous popcorn. Now I'm gonna make that popcorn again, and this time we've got a full DC here instead of that beginning one, so I'm just gonna go through the top of the beginning DC of the DC there and grab my loop, pull it through to the front. Okay, and that closes my popcorn. Chain 3, and now that's our repeat. Just popcorn, chain 3, 2 more times, and I'll have my 4 popcorns. Okay, so I've got my 3 chains on the hook now, and I'm going to work into the beginning popcorn here. And how I work into a popcorn is you can work into the chain that closes it, or you can just kind of incline the motif toward you and just look for this little loop here where you've joined, where you've closed your popcorn. And if you just make your slip stitch there, I think it looks fine, and it sets you up at the top of your popcorn so you can work straight into the chain space. So what we're going to do for our chain space is just slip stitch in the 1st chain. Okay, and then we're going to work a beginning DC and then chain 3. So beginning DC is single crochet, chain 1, but then we're going to make 3 more chains for the corner. And then make 3 double crochet in the same chain space. Okay, and then we're going to chain 1, and then 3 double crochet in the next chain space, and that is actually our repeat. Okay, so here I am at the beginning of the round, ready to join. I'm going to find the top chain of my beginning DC, grab that front loop, and go ahead and make a slip stitch to join it. Okay, so for round 3, we are going to do a slip stitch in the 1st chain and make a beginning DC, single crochet, chain 1, and then chain 3 for the corner, double crochet in the same chain space, but then we're going to chain 1 and then double crochet in the same chain space. Okay, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Then we're going to chain 1, skip 1, DC in the next stitch, chain 1, skip 1, DC in the center chain, chain 1, skip 1, DC, chain 1, skip 1. Now in the corner, DC, chain 1, DC. All right, that's our repeat. Okay, so now I'm back at the beginning and I've got my DC in the first chain space here and a chain 1 on my hook. So now I'm going to join in the top chain of the beginning DC, make a slip stitch. All right, now I'm going to make a single crochet round. So the first thing I'm going to do is make 3 single crochets in my chain space. Just jump right into it. Okay, and now I'm going to work single crochet in all the stitches across to my next corner chain space. All right, since this is such a simple round, I'm just going to go ahead and work a few stitches, but then I'll see you guys back when my round's complete. So you can see I'm working into the stitches and the chain spaces with my singles. Okay, I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, I'm at the beginning of my round now, and this on its own is just the cutest little square. I didn't used to care for popcorns that much, but for some reason now I love them. So I'm at the beginning of my round here, and I need to slip stitch in to join my round. So now I'm at my corner. Okay, so in the corner, you're going to do something a little bit different than normal. You're going to make a beginning popcorn, which is a beginning DC, and then 3 doubles. This is just a beginning popcorn. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and insert the hook through the beginning DC like before. Grab that loop and pull it through. All right, and then we'll chain 3 for our corner. And in that same corner stitch, we're going to work another popcorn. This is just a popcorn round, which is so fun. And this is our second to last round too. So this is a quick make. Okay, grab that loop and pull it through. Now we've got our corner popcorns situated. Now we're going to chain 3 again. Okay, after you chain 3, you're going to skip 3. So skip 1, 2, 3, and work your popcorn in the next stitch. DC 4. One more. All right, and insert the hook front to back through the first DC, grab that loop and pull it through the front. Okay, and that's how we're going to make our round. Just go ahead and chain 3, skip 3, make a popcorn. And now we're at the corner. So we're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and we got our corner. And of course, we're going to make a popcorn, chain 3, and then a popcorn. All right, it might seem like a lot of work, but this square is still pretty easy because of these simple open rounds of just DC and chains. And then chain 3, and pretty much that's our repeat. That's what we're looking at right now for a repeat. So you're gonna have 5 bobbles on each side. All right, so I will be right back once I've made it around the square. Okay, I am done with that round. It took a little while, but like I said, it balanced itself out. It balances itself out with these light little DC rounds. So I've got 3 chains on the hook, and I'm going to join into my bobble like I did on the first round. I'm just going to go into this back little loop here and make a slip stitch. Okay, now working straight into the chain space here for my next round, which is the last round of square. I'm going to make 5 single crochets. And now how I'm going to work the side here is I'm going to make a single crochet in the top of the bobble, and then 3 in a chain space. all the way across. Crochet into the bobble and 3 in the chain space. Okay. Now we're going to crochet into this 5th bobble here, and then now we're at the corner. So we're going to start our repeat over with 5 single crochets in the corner chain space. Okay, so super simple. Working single crochets across really helps this kind of floppy round to really activate. And so I will see you guys when I'm done with the round. Okay, my round is done and I'm back to the beginning. I've got my single crochet in my last bobble here and I'm ready to join with a slip stitch to the first single of the round. Okay, and now I can cut my yarn here. My big kitchen scissors, but that's what I had close to me. So you'll see the corners are a little round and that'll all work itself out whenever we edge our squares. If you don't want to edge your squares, don't worry, because you can still, whenever you join, it'll still bring the corners out. So inserting the hook from back to front through the stitch to the left of the joining stitch, grab that tail and pull it to the back. Back to front through the back loop only of the stitch to the right of the joining stitch, grab that tail and pull it back. And go ahead and keep doing that maneuver back to front through back loops only until your tail is woven in. All right, so that is it, guys, for the Dogwood square. Almost forgot what square this was. The Dogwood square of the Vibrant Vintage Crochet Along 2018 reboot. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this square. Lots of bobbles, but worth it for this cute and festive little square. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Happy crafting, y'all.